Okay, I'm about to get away from my tent, and the last one of the words that I said was representation, or represent, so now we have to talk about representation in 4 dimensions, or how my method applies to representation as far as your government is concerned. If, when any one of us speaks about the past, as I described, we are representing it, right, to somebody else, we are representing it, it was present once, and now we are making it present again in our conversation. We are re-presenting that moment, or that people, or that thing, whatever it is. We are making it once again present here with us. And so what that means is that people who talk about you are representatives of you. So Tax, I seem to have blown your mind about this, but when I talk about you to you where other people can see it, you're here with me now in their minds. They're thinking about you whether they know you or not, because you have been made represent. That also means that anything that stands in for you in a 4D or 5D or any dimensional model is you. And so what that means is what my dad told me. He said, everything that you do in your life has your name on it. Whether you know it or not, and whether you know that people are reading it or who is reading it or not, everything you do has your name on it. That means that the way you write, the way you text, the way you present yourself in public is also a representative of the real you. And that's why I write. That's why I put everything that I put in my journals. That's why I do these videos. That's why I let you see that, yeah, I'm dirty, and yeah, I've been wearing this shirt since September. Because to vocate is in some way to speak for. Your vocation speaks for you. It's not just your work. It's the things that you've signed your name to. So if we're going to wrap this back up, at causality and why your parents ask you what you do, everything you do is an autograph. Do you know what that word means? Autograph? I don't either. But it basically means it means the manuscript that the author wrote it in his own hand. That's what it means. It means the first print version. Not the first edition, the autograph. So what that means is that my father wasn't just right. He was speaking the truth. Everything you do is an autograph. And it's also a precedent for everything else that you do. Up until the 1970s, most people lived really restrained lives. And the reason they lived really restrained lives is they were concerned with the trauma that making bad choices would lead into their lives. The reason so many people were Christian in the particular way they were Christian was because they understood that they were wagering on a massive game board that is rigged against us. It's rigged against us. Our representatives don't represent us. They don't speak about us. The models that they create of us when they speak about us on the Senate floor are lies. But we would prefer to think those things about ourselves. It's kind of why I'm ugly.